Okay. The NBA, right?
Yeah.
Everyone talks about this whole generational thing, right? Who was better, this generation or the last generation, right? There's all these debates. Everyone seems to disagree, right?
Of course.
Right? This generation's better than this one.
It.
It's very much
a fantasy.
Fantasy, and it's a conversation people are having in rap and everything, right?
Uh-huh.
Everything, right? And you know how they say, even though the NBA players right now are quote unquote not as tough as the players back then,
players before, yeah.
and they're not defensive minded, they're not whatever, right? Whatever. But one thing that they can always agree on is that the NBA players right now are more skillful. They're the most skilled players ever, right? That's what.
Yep.
That's the consensus, right?
You give me let's say we go to the 90s, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna have all 5 players on the court, right? On
Uh-huh.
our team, just our team.
Yeah.
Everybody can shoot,
Yeah.
pass,
Uh-huh.
and dribble. Have a handle, at least a handle.
Uh-huh.
All 5 players on our team.
Yeah.
You're not finding that.
Not finding that.
Not finding that.
Everyone's got their roles.
Everybody, you strictly learn how to play this.
Right.
You're doing only this because we talk about how big man in the past are. Why are you shooting at 3? Why are you doing this? You shouldn't be doing that. All that stuff. But it's just yeah. Tell me who's all 5 on the court is going to shoot, pass, and dribble the ball.
Right.
That's.
Well, this is my question. The WWE, or just wrestling in general, right?
Wrestling.
People compare that too.
With fantasy.
What's better?
Yes.
The wrestlers from the Attitude Era and so forth, Golden Era versus right now.
Yes.
Right? So with that comparison, the whole NBA players right now are the most skilled. Mm-hmm. What is the compliment that you can give to wrestlers right now that they have that's way better than the wrestlers back then? There has to be something, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, give it to me. I think I just had the answer.
What would current wrestlers right now say to old wrestlers back then? That's
I already know.
Right?
I already know it now.
You better not get fucking gassed. Yeah, keep up with me.
So that's what the wrestlers have right now.
It's just like the players now. Everybody's gonna fucking jump all over the place. You better fucking catch me. We're gonna do all this. You better be ready.
Okay.
We're doing all this bullshit now.
Athleticism.
Right? Everybody shoot past dribble. Everybody's gonna fucking do a suicide dive. Or everybody's gonna just I don't know. Everybody's gonna moonsault. Everybody's gonna try to do a flip over the top rope.
The wrestlers right now, I guess it's the same thing as the NBA then, right? The young wrestlers right now, they're the most athletic we've ever seen.
This is the best we've ever seen. Talent is great. Even the league is balanced.
Yeah.
In the NBA.
Damn, okay, that's the compliment.
That's the compliment I'll say about every day. Better not be gassed when we running up and down the court. But the thing I'll say with back then, too, for NBA, though, they were running, too. Because Kareem's there, they were running down the court.
Yeah.
Running every time, So, but it's everybody's doing this, though.
Okay. But there's a difference, though, with wrestling. We say, okay, let's say this 80s Showtime facing the Golden State Warriors, right? Who would win, right? Mm-hmm. Or would the game even be good? We don't know, right? Who knows? With the styles clash, who knows? But when you say in wrestling, it would be actually more beneficial because someone from back then could probably have a good match with someone, like Seth Rollins can probably have a good match with, who's the wrestler from back then? Steamboat?
Of course.
Or is that I don't know.
Of course. Very technical wrestler, high flyers.
Yeah. Who's a more standard, we always say a dream match would be Andre versus
The Undertaker.
I don't know. Would that be good?
It's probably, I would, me as a fan, I would like it to be like a squash.
Who's squashing who?
I think
is Andre squashing Taker?
I think it would just be like a complete bullshit squash. We're really gonna put the Undertaker over, okay, guys?
Andre's getting squashed.
But when they have the rematch, Taker's getting squashed. Like, there was because Taker, at this time, we're going to put Taker with Black Magic,
Yeah.
Like,
so Andre's going to be scared?
Andre's going to get scared or something, and he fell. And,
he fell.
And then Taker just, and then Andre just looks like he's seen a ghost.
Yeah.
Basically that, how the match,
Yeah.
Something silly.
Okay.
Especially if we want to put mass clash eras.
Yeah.
You can either gimmicky or like serious 90s, because 90s is like scary, but 80s is like even scarier because that just.
So like, if we had like fucking Ric Flair versus like prime Ric Flair versus who you think would be like a dream, like someone from right now, like
Ric Flair versus Roman.
Roman. You think that'd be a good match?
Perfect match.
That does sound good.
I feel like because Flair is always the heel, right?
Yes.
It doesn't matter. Even if
but he's a good face too.
He needs to be a face too. But I think with Roman right now, he'd be perfect even as a heel, because Flair, he'll put up a match, right?
Yeah.
But eventually in the match, he's just gonna look like he's dead, losing.
Yeah.
He's,
Yeah.
And then just never getting anything over, and then it just pulls one.
Yeah.
This guy kept toying, Gonna always be a nature boy.
True. So you would say, okay, damn.
But yeah, that's the thing.
Damn, man. I thought you were gonna have a hard time figuring out an answer for the wrestlers.
No, don't get gassed.
Ew.
That's the number one thing.
But the wrestlers back then didn't get gassed though.
But we're gonna do all these fucking spots.
Oh, okay. That's why they didn't get gassed back then, because they didn't do no spots. But less spots is better though, right?
Less spots is better because it's nice and all.
It would be beneficial if those old wrestlers can be put in a time machine to face the wrestlers now, because they would be like, yo man, we can do that, but don't do too much.
I think that's the thing they need to learn too.
That's really it, right?
That's the number one thing, because wrestlers now are, we'll do this. Yeah, I'm gonna do a fucking body slam on you, and you're the biggest guy in the fucking locker room. Like, we're not doing that. We're not gonna do this silly shit. Like, we're gonna put me over on size. Like, size doesn't matter anymore. I get it, but we can at least sell it.
Yeah.
Too big. Like, who's really gonna body slam Braun? Drew? Yeah, he's huge.
Right.
I think.
But even that is like once a year.
And I feel like it would be Solo, because Solo can do it, but he's gonna be like because he's
struggling.
But he'll get it. It's like Cena using an FU at the time to
Big Show.
Big Show every time.
Yeah. Like, he barely, bro. He did it at a pay-per-view.
SummerSlam. Yeah, wasn't it? I believe.
And like whenever he would do it on Raw, he would just tease it. He would just fall like that's how you're supposed to do it.
Selling it.
Yeah, that's how you're supposed to do it.
Like you're babyface.
It's kind of like basketball. Like y'all can do it, but y'all doing it too much too at the same time. Y'all taking too many threes. Y'all all this shit, right? It's kind of the same. But I guess, we're comparing an actual sport with.
It is a sport.
Like in the NBA, yeah, that's true. I guess in the NBA, it's a faster game, so you kind of do have to learn how to, I guess.
But yeah, don't get gassed. I just think pacing is a number one thing, because
pacing.
The shooting, I was just thinking, like, look how
conditioned. Either sport, I guess, right? Pacing.
Like, remember they said like there was an NBA star that worked out with Steph Curry over summer and couldn't handle his routine, because like Curry's just all. What's it called? Endurance, just straight running. All you're doing is running when you work out with him. Yeah. Like the whoever worked out with him got gassed.
Yeah.
And this guy is old, broken ankles.
Oh, yeah, that's another thing. The endurance part, right? Mm-hmm. Who is working without the ball? Who can play off the ball?
That's y'all,
the biggest one. Y'all all ISO, right?
Everybody's ISO, but who can run around the court like Ray Allen, like Steph Curry,
like Clay,
Woo. Like not you have the ball in your hand, It's just and not just I'm gonna stand in the corner, shoot three, just gonna wait right here. Who's cutting, setting screens or off screen,
True.
Sometimes I just see some defenses just die. Like no one set a screen, like